people were sweating that speech. At this time, I'd like to invite my brother James up to the podium, brother of the bride, to share a reading selected by Jeff and Lori that illustrates what marriage means to them. Brother James.
Thank you, Joe. This is from Gift from the Sea by Anne Morrow Lindbergh. When you love someone, you do not love them all the time in exactly the same way from moment to moment. It is an impossibility. It is even a lie to pretend to. And yet, this is exactly what most of us demand. We have so little faith in the ebb and flow of life, of love, of relationships. We leap at the flow of the tide and resist in terror its ebb. We are afraid it will never return. We insist on permanency, on duration, on continuity, when the only continuity possible in life, as in love, is in growth, in fluidity, in freedom, in the sense that the dancers are free, barely touching as they pass, but partners in the same pattern. The only real security is not in owning or possessing, not in demanding or expecting, not in hoping even. Security in a relationship lies neither in looking back to what was in nostalgia, nor forward to what it might be in dread or anticipation, but living in the present relationship and accepting it as it is now. Relationships must be like islands. One must accept them for what they are, here and now, within their limits. Islands surrounded and interrupted by the sea, and continually visited and abandoned by the tides. Back to you, Joe.
Lori and Jeff. The ceremony of marriage in which you come to be united is one of the first and oldest ceremonies in all of the world. Marriage is a gift, in that we give ourselves totally to one another. It is a gift given to comfort the sorrows of life and to magnify life's joys. Marriage is the clasping of hands, the blending of two hearts, the union of two lives into one. And your marriage must stand not by the authority of the state, nor by the, because we're not sure that actually works here, nor by the seal on your wedding certificate, but by the strength and the power of faith and love you have in one another, which by all hands is considerable. At this time, I would like to invite Rebecca up, sister of the groom, to share a reading with us. Rebecca.
May you always need one another, not to fill an emptiness, but to help each other know your fullness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you embrace one another, but not encircle one another. May you succeed in all important ways with each other, and not fail in the little graces. May you have happiness, and may you find it in making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it in loving one another.
Now I'd like to invite Jamie back to the podium. Deliver the wedding vows.
Jeff and Lori have prepared their own vows to one another that they would like to share with us today. Lori, I promise to stop blaming you for my failure of punctuality.
That's huge, people. That's huge.
I also promise to happily engage in any dance performance I should be lucky enough to be invited to participate in, no matter how loud my brother Paul laughs from the back row. And most importantly, I vow to love you and honor you for all of our days, and to live the rest of our lives as one, partners and teammates, and to be beside you for as long as I live. I make this vow today in front of all of our friends and family, so that you know that my heart is true.
It's a two-hander.
Jeffrey, being with you is like being home. You're the only person who has ever made me feel normal. I love you for every dance performance you've done, for every walk you've taken Chiyo on, and for every time you've made me cry tears of joy, which is usually only tears of joy. You are the greatest man that I have ever met. You've restored my faith in humanity, and I am so honored and happy to be your wife. I will never take you for granted, and I will love you forever.
The ring has no beginning and no ending, which symbolizes that the love between the two of you will never cease. As you place it on one another's finger, it becomes a visible sign of the vows which you have made as husband and wife. Connor?
I didn't memorize this part, so can I follow you? Can you read this to me?
This ring is a symbol of Jeff's love and the vows he made here today. It was forged with a part of you encased within. You will carry him, you will carry her with you always wherever you go, body and soul.
Read that after you. Repeat after me. Lori, this ring is a symbol of my love, and it was forged with a part of me in it, so that you will carry me with you wherever you go, body and soul.
Jeff, this ring is a symbol of my love and of the vows we made here today. It was forged with part of me encased within. You will carry me with you always, wherever you go, body and soul.
Okay. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss each other, but keep it clean. This is a family show.